Hi, and welcome. Today, I want to speak to you about who you are. Think about that. Who are you? Who are you really? I've just been thinking about that and relaxing, meditating, and coming up with who I am. And I'd like to speak to you about that. Well, obviously, you're a person, you're a human being, but you're not just human, you're a blending of conscious and subconscious. You're a spiritual being in a physical body. Think about that. What does that mean? You're a spiritual being in a physical body. Now, when we came into this earth, when you were a newborn, the majority of you was spiritual. You had physical, but your mind, I'm talking about the mind, everything was in what I call the delta brainwave state. It was like a universal consciousness that you were tapping into. And as you got a little older, you started to develop habits, likes and dislikes, and learning things from this earth and having uh, routines, and your conscious mind started to develop. When you're our age, okay, as an adult, you're mostly beta. Beta means we're busy, we're thinking of the five senses: sight, sound, touch, smell, and taste. That's the physical side of you. But the spiritual side of you is the all the traits of the mind, the traits that can't be seen. Okay, so those five senses, you can see and touch and feel them. That comes from a physical body, what we call three-dimensional. Okay. However, the spiritual world is four dimensions. Okay. And the difference between the fourth dimension and the third dimension is the fourth dimension is there's no time and space. Everything is right now. Okay, past and future is conscious created. We created that. But in the spiritual world, there's no past and future. It's just now. Your past is a moment of now, then. This is a moment of now. And you know the beauty of that is all change happens in the now. Right now, this moment. That's all that matters. You're listening to me. I'm speaking to you. This is the now moment. This is where change comes from. So think of that. How is your life? Is it the way you've always wanted it to be? If it isn't, the way your life is now is a result of your past thinking up to this point. Right now, you're a result of your past. You're a residual. You're living in a secondhand world, okay? And the thoughts that you have right now, this moment, are going to determine who you're going to be in your next breath, tonight, tomorrow, and in the future. You are creating the you that you want. The beauty of being a blended being is that we have the power of creation. Think of it, everything about your life, you had the power or the choice of creation in it. If you're not happy right now, it's because most of the things you focused on up to this point in your life had to do with that, were negative things, were not the positive things. So your health, your wealth, your happiness, I always tell people it's your own fault. Yeah, it crosses over with other people because they do affect us. But if you're constantly thinking happy thoughts, feeling happy, acting happy, you're going to have a happy life. Think of the people that you know. How many of them are miserable? What kind of life do they have? How do they think most of the time? You know, I joke about it with Raluca is you can be out with a group of friends and it's a beautiful summer's evening. The weather's just right. There's no bugs anywhere. You're looking up at the stars and you're just saying, oh, isn't this wonderful? And there's always one person in the group say, yeah, but it's dark out. You can't please them. All right. So that's the beauty. You are the creator of your life. You're the spiritual being, a four-dimensional being of limitless thought because you're part of that universal consciousness, just as a child is, in this physical body. Think of that. You're a spiritual being that has limitless possibility. Thoughts become things. Your thoughts create your life. That's the whole idea of the law of attraction. Thoughts become things. And think of it, one of the major traits of the subconscious mind is whatever you focus on, you always, always, always attract to you. It cannot not come. That's how the mind works. Can you see that in the law of attraction as being the same thing? Unfortunately, lots of times we think about what we don't want, or we think about negative things and, oh, woe is me. I don't feel well. I don't have money. I don't have good relationships. So you're attracting that. And even if you say, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, and you're thinking about how miserable you are, what are you focusing on? Okay, they say words are cheap. Okay, it's your focus, your feelings, your emotion. It's these spiritual things, the non-seen things that matter. So your unseen actions create your seen reality. You want to change your life, everything around you, your health, your wealth. You need to change the unseen, the invisible, your thoughts, your focus. You need to imagine it. You need to feel it. Anytime you can feel something, it strengthens your manifesting. Emotion supercharges manifesting. You need to be emotional about it. You need to believe it. And that's how you're attracting it from the fourth dimension to the third dimension. Why is it there? Anytime you have a thought, remember I said thoughts become things, they become things, and they happen immediately in the fourth dimension. That's how it works. A thought is reality over there. Now, to bring that reality here, you need to believe it. You need to act as if you already have it, and it manifests. It happens. So you need to live that. You need to be on the same vibration. So if you want to be wealthy, are you living on the vibration of wealth? Are you thinking, I'm wealthy, I have everything I want? You have to live it and believe it for it to happen. Or are you saying, I'm wealthy, and you're looking in your bank account going, oh my gosh, how am I going to pay rent? How am I going to, you see what I mean? That's not the frequency. You need to be on that frequency. So these are the things that I've been thinking about, and I wanted to share them with you. So I guess if you take nothing away from this, or if you take only one thing away from this, okay, to be something, to be whatever you want, wealthy, wealthy, happy, have great relationships, you need to act the way you want to be. So to be healthy, act healthy. To be happy, act happy. To have a great relationship, act like you already have it, because you're focusing on it. And the subconscious mind, that universal consciousness says, whoa, Rene has happiness. Look at him. He's acting that way. Let's give it to him. Let's give him more of it, because you always get more of what you have. You have to have it before you could receive it. You ever heard of that? If you don't have it, you can't get it. So if you want to be happy, you got to act happy, because if you receive what you focus on what you are, don't you? So if you want happiness, you need to be happy and focus on being happy, and you're going to get more of it. That's just how the mind works. That's how the law of attraction works. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. So I'd like to thank you for watching me, for taking the time to be part of our community. And if you'd like to learn more about these kind of things, I'm going to leave a link in the video below. In the description below. There'll be a link in the description below to let you know more about the mind. Matter of fact, you can download our free 446-page manual that will teach you all about your mind, helping yourself, helping your family, and even helping clients if you'd like. So with that, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.